Now we'll just discuss a case study. Quickly we'll go through the cost of a cure. Then this is a conversation between two boys. Hi Aman, good to see you back. How have you been? So this is a conversation that started between two friends. Then once they meet, he asked that, how are you? I had viral fever and I just went to the hospital. Oh, me too. I got back to school on Monday. My daddy took me to see to the doctor in the new hospital which is on Kingsway, and it was very exciting. The building looked so posh. I thought it was a 5-star hotel. Daddy said that it was so because it's a private hospital with the best of facilities. Daddy had to pay rupees 500 at the reception counter itself before we even met the doctor. The doctor asked for many tests, but everyone was so friendly. The lady who took my blood sample for testing, she cracked the jokes with me, so I even forgot my pain. After the test results came, we back to the doctor, we looked through them. The doctor just see all the test reports, and then when he said that everything was fine, I only had viral fever, and then he prescribed some medicines. And the boy said, thank you doctor, I am already feeling better. Now we'll move on to the perception of a different boy. You see, I have been dying to tell you all about it. So now the first boy says, I was so excited, I couldn't hold myself, and I was so excited to share all these things with you. But what about you? Which hospital did you go? Because this is a conversation between two friends and both of them were not feeling well. Once we will just read the conversation, you will understand the difference in their status also and the kind of the services that they have received while they both were suffering from the same problem. It wasn't as nice that it was yours at all. At first, Abba didn't want me to take because he said that it would take too much time because his father was busy, and it really did. Now the boy says, otherwise also father was thinking that it's going to take us long if you go to the hospital, and indeed it was a very time consuming process. We went to a big government hospital. There was a long queue which was waiting at the OPD counter, and I was feeling so sick that for the entire duration I was almost leaning on Abba. When our turn came, the doctor examined me and asked for a blood test. Then we had to go and stand in another long queue for the blood test to be done. We got the test results, and after the first situation, the boy got the test results then and there only, immediately. But here in this situation, the boy got the test result after 3 days. There was a different doctor that day. Now he says, the day I went, there was a different doctor, and after 3rd day, when I went with my reports, there was another doctor. The doctor says, show me his OPD card and test results quickly please. My hospital was nice, but they gave me many medicines and the cost of whole thing was quite a lot, and the other boy says that, oh, my treatment did not cost much. What have you understood from this story is there were two boys suffering from same diseases. One went to a hospital that looked like a 5-star hotel with ultra prime facilities, and the other boy went to a government hospital, and rest of the differences you can analyze while I was discussing this story with you. The next story or the next case study which we are going to discuss is story of Hakim Sheikh. What happened with this man? Now let's understand. This man Hakim Sheikh was a member of Paschim Banga Khet Mazdoor Samiti. To this we will refer as PBKMS in our future conversations. What is Paschim Banga Khet Mazdoor Samiti? It is an organization of agricultural labourers in West Bengal. This man Hakim Sheikh, he met with an accident in 1992 and he suffered some head injuries. He was admitted in government hospital, but they refused to take him, they refused to admit him because they do not have a spare bed. Look at the situation. Head is one of the most important organ of our body. If head stops working, everything stops working. And I pity this man because he had severe head injuries, and look at this condition that they did not have a bed to admit him. Another hospital did not have the facility or the specialized doctors which were necessary for the treatment of Hakim Sheikh. So this way he was rejected from 2 government hospitals. He spent 14 hours in a critical state and was taken to 8 different hospitals, but then no one admitted him. Strange, a man bleeding in a very critical condition and is being referred from one hospital to another hospital. Life has a cost. Finally, he was admitted in a private hospital. Private hospital, obviously he will get the treatment with no doubts. But private hospital means lots of money that you have to spend if you really want to get fit and fine. He was angry with the behavior of the people that he saw, he faced in all the government hospitals. Hakim Sheikh and Paschim Banga Khet Mazdoor Samiti filed a case in the court. Why? This conversation I have left over here only. I am moving on to something else and we'll get back to this. Now my question to you is that why do we pay taxes to the government? Do you know that you pay taxes? And if you don't, today after just watching this entire session, sit with your father, your mother and ask them that do we pay taxes? Why do we pay taxes? How much taxes do we pay? And you will understand that after toiling hard day and night, your father and your mother are paying the taxes for each and every services that the government is providing. Then I have few more questions why he filed a case in the court. Again, we will consider this story of Hakim Sheikh. We will pay the taxes or we pay the taxes to the government so that the government can use the tax for what? The welfare of the public and for the defense, for the infrastructure, for health, everything. Whatever services the government is providing is not by the government. Basically, the financial support is from the citizens and it is just the services that are coming from the government. It is you who is paying for these services. So, you have all the rights to avail these services. Because citizens cannot organize these services for themselves, that is why what do? We pay taxes to the government. Now, you are paying, I am paying and like you and me, several other crores of citizens are paying these taxes. Government collects this money at one place and in return they are providing us or they should provide us with hospitals, dispensaries, school, clean water, good road lights and everything. With the help of these taxes, some development programs are funded. What kind of developmental programs? Like education, healthcare, employment, social welfare. This we have already discussed with you. The tax money is sometimes also utilized for the relief work and the rehabilitation work during emergency. Now, what kind of emergencies? It could be like drought or flood or earthquake or even during some wars.